Well, things are getting rather interesting between Sean and Joanne. And as you can see from this post stuff in particular, oh no, is there trouble in paradise for Sean and Joe? And as you can see, of course, we've got a screenshot here showing that their page together now has no post. Doesn't even have a display picture, which could easily mean that these two have decided either one, take down this post, to take down this page in general, because maybe they don't want to work on it together anymore, or it's a sign to say that they're no longer together. Well, this is where things get interesting. Yesterday, it was brought to my attention that these two were no longer following each other, by a viewer. But the problem is that when I went to their page to see that they were no longer following each other, 1 minute they actually legit were not following each other. But then I came back to make the video after I got home, and then all of a sudden they were following each other again. And I was like, maybe it was just a mistake on my end. What is going on here? And then fast forward to today, and what do we see? Today we come across this post where it's shown that they have now decided to take down one of their pages, which of course is now going to add more fuel to the fire. And it does really bring that question: is there trouble in paradise? Well, in the comment section stuff in particular, you will see that Sean has been quite busy along with his bestie James. James, the guy that's with Tata, the woman that loves to cry. James, the man that loves to not tell the truth, and yeah, all them kind of things. Well, as you can see here, Sean comes in and says, Alexa, and then puts it at James 90-day fiance is my new love, no trouble. Okay, really having their bants in the comment section. Okay, James comes in. This time he tags Joanne. He goes, now I feel bad a little bit. So there seems to be some sort of weird thing going on here where they're now taking the opportunity to joke around a little bit regarding the relationship between Joanne and Sean, actually whether it's alive or not. And of course, James is also being a part of this in this little I don't know what you want to call it, but it's weird. And it's strange because you see, the thing that I found interesting prior to this post was a post that I came across on the Reddit. Now on Reddit, there was a post here that was deleted. It says she's pregnant, and it was deleted by one of the moderators, who also left a comment by saying, for the love of all things good and holy, it's clickbait. Joanne says it's not true. Stop posting these spammy things. So the thing that I found quite interesting is that we've now got a conversation regarding Joanne being pregnant, but then also it's being taken down. But where did this even start from? Where did it stem from? Facebook be by name is where this all came into place, where somebody came in and said, didn't even know she was pregnant. And then also this person comes in and says, 90-day fiance decision time. Joanne and Sean face the ultimate challenge between the US and Ireland for their growing family's future. As Joanne and Sean eagerly await the arrival of their baby, they find themselves at a pivotal crossroads in life, with a monumental decision ahead of them. With excitement of parenthood on the horizon, the couple is now faced with the challenging question of where to settle down and create a nurturing environment for their new family, whether that be the USA or whether that be Ireland. But of course, like I said before, this post was pretty much short-lived when it was on Reddit, because it was shut down by a moderator who says that Joanne says this is not true. But then we come back to this conversation here, and did you notice what Sean says here as well? This is quite interesting, because remember, this conversation only made it onto Reddit as well as Facebook, but he's now out here joking about peggers. Now I'm gonna go under the assumption and say that maybe he meant preggers. It does say here that you may want to add that there are rumors that because peggers is way different than preggers. This is a new level of cotton candy versus cotton floss. So of course, as you can see, he jokes about the word peggers rather than, of course, the word preggers. So I'm really confused. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen moving forward with these two. They seem to be on the same page when it comes to bantering online together, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily on the same page as in they're actually still physically together. Because also, I will also add this information as well. This information is, do what you will with it, but Valentine's Day just gone. Sean decided to post a story of him spending time with his little girl, with his daughter, which was quite quite cute. It was quite good. Nice to see he's spending time with his child. But it did bring the question, but what about him and Joanne? You know, you would have thought that maybe him and Joanne would have obviously spent some part of that day together. Maybe in the daytime he took his little girl out, you know what I mean? But then also in the evening, he obviously took out his woman. But there was no reports of that. Of course, just because there was no reports of that on social media, it doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't get up to anything necessarily. But, you know, when it comes to the people who are part of this whole 90-day world and the people that do stay active on the social media after being on the show, usually they stay active because they want to continue displaying their life, and also most importantly, they want to continue building their follow page. So therefore, they're in a position to potentially get some work via some sponsors or just popularity of being, you know, quite popular on the IG. Do you see what I'm saying? Or whatever platform that they use, whether that be a TikTok as well. Nonetheless, though, the question is, what are your thoughts, folks? Do you think that there is trouble in Paris and these two are over? Also, do you think that maybe there's a possibility that she may be pregnant? I think the pregnant one is probably quite far-fetched. I reckon there's probably less chance of that being true. But the chance of these two not only being together, I don't know, I'm not too sure. Let me know your thoughts, because the comment section itself that definitely does make things a bit more confusing, shall I say. And to be honest with you, I never expected to see James and Sean actually become friends. That has actually blown my mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, with that being said, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.